Y'all need to stop calling these men that are not high value men daddy. Let's stop that right now. Like, let's cut it out. He don't do nothing for you but stress you out. He don't even pay for your nails. He don't help you with your business. He don't hold it down when it comes to the household. He don't even got a job, don't pay the rent, don't do nothing. But y'all out here calling him daddy. Let's stop that.
What do you think the issue is with modern dating?
Mothers want to have sex nowadays, and that ain't it.
It's the talking stage. We on dates or we not together. There's no talking.
I think everybody like in this generation so far has been like already hurt. So like nobody be like, it's hard to start new bonds.
I think that it is social media. Like everybody wants to talk and Snapchat. Don't nobody want to meet in person.
What's happening? Welcome to the Partners in Crime podcast. I'm your boy, Sean C.
I'm your boy, P.
So, P, I saw a clip the other day, and it was these women on these panels, and they got asked a question. And that question was, would they give up their social media for their man? Now, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about your woman and social media?
That's shit. That's a hard one for me. Social media fucked up a lot of shit in my life. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this: if she not all about social media, because we know we have these women that's all about social media.
Yeah.
You gotta post your food, gotta post your spots, you gotta post. If she ain't all about that, I don't care. But when you get to that level, yeah, we got to get you rehab or something, because I don't like that.
You had to delete all social media accounts to save your relationship. Would you do it without no hesitation?
Hey, boo, no. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm right with you when you're right. I'm not deleting anything, baby. I'm going to delete you before I delete those social media apps. I'm so sorry, especially in this day and age where social media plays a huge role in most people's careers. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm so sorry.
She talked about how like it has a lot to do with people's careers. I had when my daughter would stay with me before she got her first place, she was always trying to tell me, Dad, you don't understand. You know, like I'm growing my followers and I'm being able to make this money, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna hold you to it. And she said something about, I just need 10,000 subs and blah, 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 followers. And she had the 10,000. And then I asked her, I said, so what's going on? What's up with where's the money at? What's the plan? Oh, well, I had to take a mental health break. Like, what do you mean? No, you don't get you said, look, I asked you about helping out around here and money. And now you need a mental health break? You don't get to do that. I say this to say that she talk about people's careers. My daughter has never made a dime, even with the 10,000 followers. So what kind of, it's so much work to just get a little drop of blood out of that turnip.
Let's call a spade, right? I told you, I'm done. Gloves is off. Gloves is off. Our channel now.
I'm talking about gloves with the brick in it, just like the Looney Tunes.
This social media, and I'm not saying for all women. I'm just gonna say for most. Social media is the new, ace in the hole. That's what it is for them now. It ain't about their career. It's about being able to cheat without cheating, being able to flirt without flirting, being able to be somebody without being that person. Basically, every woman's fantasy. We got to call it what it is. It's every woman's fantasy to be that woman.
You know, the addition to that is, a lot of these women claim to be, I'm working on my healing journey. And the thing about it is their healing journey, a lot of the times, they're using social media for therapy.
It's time for you to take the time to get to know you and take care of yourself. It's time for you to try new foods when you go out of town. It's time for you to rest when your body says rest. It's time for you to take some time and get to know yourself and honestly have fun.
Like basically they're putting their whole life online to the point that a man would ask a woman not to be on social media is to say, why can't our relationship just be between us? Why I got to be between everybody? Or as you started, what you alluded to earlier, there is also a higher potential for her to entertain somebody that's slipping them DMs.
It's like I said, they want to be that girl because it's like the video you sent me the other day with the coffee.
Yeah.
Man, why do you need to look like that making coffee? I'm not looking at your recipe. I don't even know what coffee you made, to be honest with you. Yeah. But I do remember what I was looking at. So that's what I'm saying. It's social media like that. Now, she's going to say, that helped my career because that coffee video got me 5,000 views. No, ma'am. It wasn't the coffee video. It was what you was wearing in the coffee video.
Right.
Because you could have made spaghetti out the can in what you was wearing, and you still would have got 5,000 views. Nobody would have gave a damn about that spaghetti.
What's crazy is, P, is we've been at this now for a couple months, whatever, and we're ascending faster than most channels do, news channels do. But there's nothing like these women can get online, show a little skin, and then, they show a little cleave so you don't leave. And then now they got these, they channels blast off. Like some women get the views, the likes, the followers just for being a girl. So I hear them, but they don't have no real career. Like that ain't no career.
What are we talking with the oldest profession in the world? People said that wasn't no career either, but they got career women. Even in the modern day, they call TikTok models. But anyway, Instagram models, sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
Influencers, all this shit.
So I'm just saying that social media is very, very, very useful for them. They don't want to tell you why it's useful, but it's useful for them. Because like you said, as a man, we can take off our shirt, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, but it ain't, unless you somebody famous already, it probably ain't gonna get you where you want to be. Mm-hmm. But the random chick that just went got her boobs did in the Dominican Republic and come back and made coffee, and she got 10,000 views.
I'd like to know, what does it come down to that deleting
my social media is gonna help our relationship? Child, I would have to hit somebody.
Let's answer that real quick.
Are they delusional? They gotta be delusional.
So I think we touched on it, but I just want to briefly hit on it. We'll get back to the video. So in my opinion, my woman doesn't she has social media, but she uses it for like family and friends. Mm-hmm. But it's not like she up there posting herself and looking a certain way. She don't do none of that because in her mind, she's not trying to draw unwanted attention. She want my attention. You know what I mean? And so I respect that. And she knows that I'm on social media and I'm not even on it. If you look at I'm on it, but I'm not on it. I don't have daily posts. I haven't made a post in months. I just, you know what I mean? So I have a business and I don't even use it like that. So in my opinion, it is a chance that if women are getting flooded with DMs, there's a chance that, she's not going to be faithful or she's going to tempt herself because, again, they're hypergamous. So if the right person come through those DMs and say, I want to fly you out, I'm going to do you this, I'm going to send some money, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. If you got the wrong type of woman, she going to be tempted.
Again, this woman said, what does social media have to do with my relationship? That's a delusional question, so I'm going to make it real quick so we get back to the video. First of all, it's called social. Yeah. Social. That means you're being social through media, which means you're talking to other people that I don't know. And it's not a jealousy or control thing, but just like you said, we could be going through whatever. You're going to be tempted because it's social media. And most women are so delusional, they get on social media thinking, I ain't going to meet nobody on there. I'm just da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just bullshit. I'm da-da-da-da. And then they end up falling in love. Because that's how delusional they are.
I know there's some men that slide in the DMs and stuff like that. But I'm saying if we had the equivalent of it, it'd be like, well, if you could be on social media, I can go out and be social too.
But see, here's the thing. That's why I said they love stealing our playbook. Social media gave them the cheat code. Social media for us was the club.
That's a good point.
Listen, Linda, what I want to say is at this point, okay, Deleting social media might just save the world, okay?
If that man is asking you to delete your social media, you need to delete his butt. And drop down in our comments and let us know, would you or would you not? And if you say you would, we're going to judge you and we're going to get back to the show.
We're going to judge you. That's one of the biggest problems we're seeing right now with modern women is that women are co-signing on all the bad behaviors that other women are doing. It's like, yo, what happened to the women that were bold enough to say, what the hell are you doing?
I ain't going to be no 304.
Right.
I mean, it's just like you said, the whole script has flipped now. The stuff that they shouldn't be promoting, they 110 toes down on it. And the stuff that they should be promoting is now they want to say, if you promote this, you'll pick me. Like, really?
Yeah.
Being good to your dude and being a good woman is a pick me. Well, then you know what? Point me to that crowd. Y'all can have these over here. Because if that's the crowd that's gonna be over here, I'll go over here gladly.
You know, and then the ones who be saying that a lot of the time, right? What you learn is that they either don't have a man or they don't have nothing really stable. Them be the main ones crying on social media later, talk about men ain't nothing because they date the same type of Pookie, Ray Ray, Glock Taylor, Phil Antonio, and Junebug and them. They date them same type of dudes, but them the same ones like, I ain't gonna give up nothing because these dudes ain't nothing. It was like, well, you used to ain't shit dudes. I'm about to say the N-word, but you used to ain't shit dudes, and then you have a bunch of ain't shit friends who egging you on to be the worst version of yourself, and somehow you healed, somehow you think you better. This is like why dudes are just walking away from the game altogether. Nobody want to deal with that shit.
I just want to know one thing. I want to know, when did this saying for women just get thrown totally out the window? Because when we were growing up, this one phrase could tell you a whole lot about this woman and all her friends.
What's that?
Birds of a feather flock together.
That's right. That's right.
When did that phrase not mean nothing no more? Because that's all I'm seeing now. That's all I'm seeing.
I kind of say it differently normally, but over the years, I used to tell my guys this, but I'm saying the company you keep will dictate your success. Show me the 5 people you hang out with the most, and I'll show you why, or be able to tell you why your level is where it's at. Because when you around the right people, they gonna hold you accountable. They gonna at least hold you on track. But the way the women that these women hang with only gonna hold them back. You know what I mean?
Because that's easy. That's easy. It's easy. When you hang around with people that ain't got nothing more than you got, then you feel at home. You feel out of place hanging with people that's got more than you. And that's a scary place for these modern women, I'm guessing, to be. But instead of hanging around with your friends that's got 3, 4 baby daddies, 2, 3 boyfriends on the side and a side piece, why not go hang out with the married woman that's been together with her husband for 20 years?
Because they boring though.
That's what I'm saying. It's not safe over there because she gonna tell you, you need to get your ass out the club. You need to get your ass stop dressing like this. You need to get your ass doing this. And to her, that's a woman talking down to her versus helping her. But she'd rather go over here, and the women that's helping her is telling her, girl, F him, get that, do this. Girl, sleep with who you want to sleep with.
Right.
That's helping.
Well, and the thing about it is, being in a long relationship and hanging with other couples, whatever, one thing you realize is, like, when you're in a healthy relationship like I am now, then the couples that are in those same type of relationships want to hang out with you, right? Mm-hmm. But when you and your woman always out clubbing, that's the kind of people you attract, the people that just want to party. And I've been there too, right? That shit probably hurt my marriage. You know what I mean? My second marriage.
Yeah, definitely killed mine.
Yeah, exactly. All right, listen, we want to hear from you about this. If you're with somebody, we're not saying that they got to be completely off social media, but do you think that
they can't be social media 304s?
Basically, should you be respectful of your partner when it comes to social media, how you use social media when you're in a relationship? We want to hear from you down in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you get more content just like this. And until next time, P.
What?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.